Hey y'all, it's the big day. The big day somebody's been waiting for. I think that would be me, maybe a few of you. I thank you for all your prayers, your love, and your support. I am standing in the middle, turning around, of Stepping Stone Retreat. It is a very bittersweet day, as in the next week or so, I am going to be saying so long to this beautiful gift from God that I have lived in for, I think it's, 15 months now. No, about 17 months. Almost a year and a half, if we want to get into the details like I do. It's 8:30 in the morning. Just finished my Bible reading. And I'm going to get busy. I'm going to get busy packing. I'm going to work real hard today. And then over the course of the next 2 days, or course of the next 3 days, I should have everything moved out. So let me show you what I'm going to do first. And I'll show you a little bit as I go along. And then in the next video, I'll show you my storage before I close it down and hit the road. So, yeah, it's hard. I'm having a hard time even saying these words. I've got a buyer and I'm moving. And the buyer is a beautiful, beautiful soul, a gift from God. And I just hope and pray that she will love this place as much as I have. So with no further ado, let's get started. Afternoon, before I knew for 100% that this was going to happen, I decided to pull out all the containers that I have, that I own. I've shown you many times, and I've given a lot away. Some were broken, some were without lids, whatever. People did pick them up, and so that's what I've got here, but I'm mainly going to work with these 2 black ones, and then I've got a clear one down there, and then I think, yeah, one more in the back. I don't think it has a lid. So, nice pitter-patter of rain here. So I'm going to bring the containers in. I'm going to set both of these tables up and set them right up in here. The table and chairs will be the last to go. I have made a plan here several times over on how things are going to go in the storage, the left side and the right side, so that it all fits, because I only have a 5x5. So, or is it a 5x10? No, it's a 5x10. The box that I had moved here was a 5x5, I think. Doesn't matter. And the rocker is going to be the first to go. It has to go in, and I have quite a few things in there right now that, like I said, I will show you in a future video. So thank you, all you Serene and Simple Life peeps, for being here. One of the first things I will do too after I set the tables up is I'll bring the albums down and I'll put them into those couple big totes. And then I'm going to work with my clothing, get everything that I'm going to be taking on the road. A lot of the T-tops, I decided to hang T-tops for a while. It felt really good. I'm going to empty this and put all my decorations in it. I thought that was a great idea. And I'll just fold up clothes and put them in a tote. And then I'm going to pull everything from behind here and put this all on the porch. And these will be filler containers, some clothing I'm going to give away some miscellaneous on the bottom. Of course, the Jackery will go with me, the 500 Jackery. I hope you enjoyed that series in the month of May about becoming a nomad, and it was classes. I'm going to be taking everything down off the walls today, really down to the bare bones. I don't like to stare at work. The TV and the chair, my neighbor is going to help me, well, he's going to help me take the chair over or put it in his truck. I'm probably going to fit the table in myself. I'll do that on day 3. And then the TV will go with me the day of the chair on the title transfer day. It's not really a closing, it's just a title transfer. And these legs come off, so I'll just leave this set up the way it is. But everything else in between the walls, the decorations, the stuff in the cabinets, not a whole lot. It's pretty dang organized. I think it's going to be 2 totes also. Got some snacks down there for the road. And I'll be putting most of my food, what's left. Like this is almost to the bottom, this protein powder. So I'll put that in a plastic bag. The cashews, the coffee, those will all go in plastic bags and go with me. Not allowed to put any food in storage, of course, because that brings the critters. And you can be fined too. It has it on the contract. I'm leaving the microwave, taking the convection oven, the beautiful gift. Thank you. And then, see, this is all empty. It's getting down to bare bones. I planned it that way with eating. I kept like eating down to nothing and then rebuying if I needed to. And so here we are. I will give you a little table topic lowdown of how long it took to sell and the pros and the cons of selling yourself versus selling with somebody else in another video. But for now, the first thing I am going to do is put the tables up, bring the containers in, and then I'll have room to empty the closet because I want to use those containers as fillers when I move the major pieces of furniture. I'll just keep taking containers over as I go. I'll probably take all the big totes in one trip. And I'm thinking it's going to be 3 trips today and maybe 2 more after that. Total of 5 trips to storage and maybe somewhere between 10 and 15 hours of work. So really not that bad. I've already done, I don't know, probably 8 or 10 hours of moving stuff, all my product from Say It, Display It, and all the props and lots of miscellaneous from outside that was in the little storage locker. I've already dismantled, sold the storage locker, and put all that in storage. So let's get busy and stop the chatter. 40 minutes later, it's getting real. The shelf is down. Oh no. Furniture pieces. I've got everything prepped now. I'm gonna make a little egg croissant here and take a break. The table has stuff that's going to go inside Happy Haven SUV. This I will fill with kitchen stuff. There's 2 drawers on the other side. Not sure about this. Containers to take care of the kitchen. That'll probably take about an hour. And then I took everything off the walls. I will put it in the Ikea bag, I'm pretty sure. If not, I'll do a combination of that long, narrow, and the bag. I love these bags. I'm not going to wrap pictures. It's just going into storage right now. And then here is all the miscellaneous from outside, inside, the walls. Look how sweet. This was from my neighbor. Her home was toured in the June Jubilee, the tiny home. So you'll want to check out Dixie's, the tiny home Jubilee that I did. It's a series you can find in the playlist, but her daughter made me this Heartstrong. And it was when I first started lifting weights and she didn't even know. Pray, trust, wait, and repeat. Did that several times over. Oh, this is surreal. Let it all go. Yeah, maybe that means this whole table, right? No, this is all precious stuff. My daughter got me this. Hey, you can go back in the playlists and learn all about my stuff if you want. But this was a beautiful gift. This was a gift hanging on the porch. And we've got the containers for the albums, but this is just the prep. That'll be my first hook the ladder and bring those albums down. And then from there, I'm going to empty out the closet. And this will probably be a combination now of clothing. These trays and this basket will fit inside those drawers. I've got to make sure that I don't do too much container stuff because you can run out of room really fast in a storage unit. So the more that I put in bags, squishy places, or something like that drawer unit that can't be dismantled, that's going to be better. Then I'll leave the Jackery in here and the printer till the last minute in case I got to print up something. And so, yeah, I'll be back with you after I get this all packed up. I love the prepping part. It's getting real, getting real. 5-minute break here. Made up my little sandwich. Just restaurant style. Yeah, cost me, what, $1? Cost you $5 in a store. And there's my new home, guys. Can you believe it? Or I should say my only home. I've had 2 homes for a while. Look at this day. Look at this day. Heavenly. Absolutely heavenly. Need to take down my for sale signs. All right. Gonna eat up and get back to work. It's a hot mess in here. All the decorations from the table fit in those 2 containers. A couple miscellaneous over there. Love it. Albums are all down, out of the loft. Spin around here. Kitchen and clothing will be next. And I decided to take everything out of Happy Haven. So what you see here is what you get. I am going to do a future video showing you how this all fits inside Happy Haven, and I make a lovely home, including some new decor and how that all looks in my beautiful nook. And then outside here, I don't think we're going to get any rain, hopefully not. The table, took apart the legs. I've got the bolts taped on the back. Some tips for you, folded up shelf. Here are the containers for the albums. I decided I'm not going to lug albums down the steps because they are like a ton of bricks. And I'm going to put them either in the back or right here on the floor. I'm not sure which way will be easier to get them out when I get over to the storage. And I do believe this furniture will all fit. And I'll put containers in the front. I have decided to not bring everything out of the closet and put it on the porch ready to go. I'm just going to take containers from the closet and bring them out and load them in the vehicle as I have space. Back to front. Toyota Highlander. This is my first, well actually this was my second home. I was in an Acura. And then we got Stepping Stone Retreat. And now we're moving back into Happy Haven. 3.5 hours later, working smarter, not harder. Containers from the closet, mainly crafts and product. So impressed with this vehicle and that I decided to take out all my gear because this would have been a couple more trips, and I'm trying to, save gas money too. So we've got the desk, we've got the metal shelf, we've got 2 bar stools, we've got the big bar stool, we got lamps, we've got the shelf that I had in the closet. We've got both patio chairs with the stone table. And then if we go around back here, decided to put the albums in the back. So we've got one filled up with albums. This is pictures from the wall, and so is this. And this is just miscellaneous. I put my decorative basket that has all my digital albums straight in there. Look how sweet. I was thinking about taking this with me. My grandkids made me this. Is that fantastic or what? Yeah, that's fantastic. Love it. I need to study more. And then, yeah, Mom's favorite author. A book from my daughter. I think I'll take that. That saying, everything is going to be okay. And I always have a book, my first book that I published. Yeah, I have like 15 of these left. Not sure how I'm going to market those. And so that's it. Back to front here. Over on the side. Just miscellaneous. I think I'll put another container or two right in here. Squish them in. And then, I don't know. I'm going to go unload this. First I'm going to sit on the steps and have a pair. And then from there, I may get re-energized to do a little bit more. If not, I will, I don't know, start again tomorrow. So I think this will be 2-part, so that I'm not cramming so much into one video show like I do. With that, I feel accomplished. And if I get a second wind, we'll go for more. Blessings in your day, and joy in all your packing and in your journey. In part 2, I will show you how this all fits in my storage. I was going to put the rocker in first, but I've got a different plan. So stay tuned, subscribe, click the bell, give this one a thumbs up. It'll help others. And I thank you very much. Later.